Hi there, I'm Anne Marie Chase, and I wanted to walk you through how easy it is to make manipulatives with Flippity.net. So what you'll do is you'll go up here to Flippity, and you'll see there are a lot of tools you can play with, but we're going to be using Flippity's Manipulatives, which is something I've been using a whole lot this year with my blended learning. My digital day kiddos have been using Flippity Manipulatives a lot, and they're just incredible. And I'm super thankful to the really smart person who spent a whole ton of time building this so that we can use it. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on the template, and that's going to force a copy into Google Slides. So you're going to, if you're not logged into your Google account, it'll ask you to log in, and then you're going to make a copy. So we'll make a copy. There we go. Okay. So what you'll see is it gives us this like generic one already done. And if you are a fan of The Office, you will recognize these names. But what we're going to do is we're going to delete everything. Okay. We're going to delete these all. And the other thing that I find is super helpful is to click this little button right here, because I find these get lost in my Google Drive. So I'm going to pick, I don't know, where do I want this? School stuff. Let's do that. Come on, let's save you there. Let's make a file full. 50. There we go. So that's going to save this in here. Okay, so we can find it again. And then the other thing that's super helpful is we need to rename this because we're never going to be able to find that again, especially if you have multiple Flippities. So we're going to make this Libertad Lyrics. Okay, here we go. So what you do is the terms are going to be your tiles. Okay, that's what students are going to move around. The color, of course, is what color they are. So I have some song lyrics right here, and I'm going to just copy and paste the song lyrics. So I'm going to copy, and I'm going to paste. So I want that my very first tile to say Las cuatro paredes de nuestro hogar. Okay. So what I want to do is I'm going to build a puzzle of song lyrics. So while they're listing, they can put them in order. We can do one line at a time, or we can do a whole chunk. Like we can do the next two lines together if we wanted to. Let's do that. But let me show you what happens. Okay, when we paste it into the third slot right there, what you'll see is it went on to two different lines. So if we wanted every single one to be on its own line, that would be easy. We could just copy the whole thing, paste it, everything would be on its own line. I think for my, especially for my ones, maybe for my fours, it might be a little tricky. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that they're on the same line. So like if I wanted this to be together with this, right now it's on the same line. And it doesn't matter that it's going over in here, that's fine, okay? So let's keep going. Let's paste this over. And then we've got some chorus. I think I'm gonna keep the chorus together. So let's copy and paste that. Ooh, you know what? I think if yeah, look, if I copy that up in the top instead of down here, it'll all be together. That's the secret. Okay, let's do this one together. Copy that. I want those all to be together. So instead of clicking it here, because it's going to go down, if I click up here where it says FX, paste, they'll all be together right there. I'm going to keep going through this whole thing. Okay, here we are. We're on the last one. We're done. We're going to put it in the last box. Here we go. All right, here we go. No, do not want to translate too much. I don't know why that came out. Okay, so what we're going to do is we've got the whole song written out, and we were careful to put the ones we want on one tile together. So if we only wanted that, that'll be by itself. If we wanted a whole chunk, we clicked them all together. Now we're going to color code it. So you could leave them all white. If you don't do anything here, they'll all be white. I think it would be easier for students if we had the chorus one color, just so they're easy to find. So I'm going to do the Recuerdo el Momento. Let's make that blue. Okay. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to just pop that in for every time we put that. Everything else will be white. Let's see, here we go. Recuerdo el Momento. Recuerdo el Momento. And I'm just pasting that blue in there so it will know to make those blue. There we go. Okay. So we're all ready to go. Gosh, I had to restart because I clicked the wrong button. Now here's the thing that if you forget, it's not going to work. This is the most important step. So you're going to go to the top, click publish to web. See that right there? Okay, publish it. You have to do that. If you don't do the publish to the web, will not work. Okay, close you, we're good. You don't even need to do anything with it. You just have to remember file, publish to the web. Okay, do that, you'll be fine. Now, you can play with your background. I don't know, I like the white fridge. It could be whatever you want, doesn't matter. There's some options here. I like them displayed as random. And then get the link. Here's where the magic happens. Okay, so you're going to click this link right here. This is the link you're giving to students. Now, if you forgot to publish it to the web, this won't work. Okay, so you got to make sure you do the publish to web. Click this and look at this magic. All right, so students will get this. So in a classroom, I would play the song, and as students are listening to the song, they're reading, they're putting them in order as they go, right? If students were doing this at home as a digital day, I would pop this into a Google form. I would give them the video to watch. I would give them this link to put in order, and then I would give them the instructions to, when they're done, take a screenshot and submit that to me so I know they did that. But look at, they can super easily manipulate these, move these around as they're listening to the song. So super easy. I love it. This is amazing. I hope that was helpful.